All right, last week you guys fought. You guys explored and fought through that through the tower that had exploded out of Kitty Power Prime. You guys went and saw the. What did we call him? What did you guys name the entity at the top?
Jeremy.
Jeremy at the top of the tower, who was a very strange being, who said that it was in just around the corner in 5 years or so, then they were going to, sterilize the planet.
Yeah, he spelled it out. He was pretty reasonable.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's only 1,000 people on the planet.
Yeah.
There's not really a lot of people on Kitty Power Prime.
Yeah, I mean,
it's a very elitist culture that they don't really talk about.
Yeah. We call the ugly ones.
No, they go to Kitty Power Squared.
Yeah.
Or Kitty Power 2.
Omega. Bravo.
Kitty Power Bravo. There we go. Which is kind of like a hellscape slave planet, but it's not really. Yeah.
Eastern.
All right. So at the end, you guys had walked out of the tower, and about 100 feet or 100 yards out from the tower, you guys saw that all of the grass and everything was dying out in a big circle around the tower. So yeah, you guys walk out. There's the dying circle around there. The 3 Kitty Scout Rangers, because Indo, Anya, and Isari. There we go. Isari. And you're walking out. Indo kind of stops you guys. Okay, we're going to have to go deal with some shit, so you guys can kind of just hang, right? Right? We gotta hang. Yeah.
We're cool.
And as she's saying this, Isari is already drawing a portal, and Anya and them have walked through it. And she's like, okay. And then she just leaves. It looks like, if seeing through the portal before it closes, it looks like almost like a Senate meeting, there's a panel of a bunch of people all on bleacher type things and official looking robes. And they just kind of walk in and then close the portal behind them.
Just crab people and shit.
Yeah, a whole bunch of maybe not crab people, a whole bunch of super they almost look too pretty. There's some weird sparkly robots. There's weirdly overdone people of different races and different
neon Romans.
Yeah, kind of. As soon as they leave, though, you guys notice in the distance there is a Winnebago, and next to the Winnebago there is a person standing there, trench coat, fedora, very dark. You can't really see any features on him. Just kind of leaning against the Winnebago, smoking a cigarette.
Guys, I think if we come to San Diego.
Yeah, real mysterious get-up this guy's got over here. Look at him.
What kind of trench coats you wearing?
It's just a regular, I want to, he, I'm drawing a blank. I think an old detective type of tan Casablanca type shit.
It's already too late. He looks like Carmen Sandiego. I'm not gonna lie.
He's got the red trench coat. Where in the world is Carmen
Winnebago. How do they even get a Winnebago out here?
Yeah, that's kind of a feat.
Maybe you got teleported here or something.
Hey, you!
The guy just kind of turns, kind of looks at you. Again, you don't really see any features. His face is really shadow, it's really dark. He starts smoking a cigarette, but even his hand looks really dark, so you can't really get any features off of it besides that there's a cigarette in it.
I'm gonna give him a nod. What's that?
He kind of. Are you guys approaching him or?
I like walking.
Yeah.
I'm more checking out the Winnebago.
Okay, well, as you approach, he kind of walks up to Phil, and Phil, it's been a while. It's been a long time, Phil. I could say you know me. I don't know how long it's been since you've seen me. I know it's been about 100 years for me since I've seen you.
What's going on?
That's confusing because
As you get closer, you notice that he's not like. There is no facial features. It's just a black ooze in like a human form, standing in a bipedally in a trench coat with a hat.
You guys can buy pizza.
Okay.
Is this one of the Ooze people?
Yeah, this is Bob. Hey, Bob.
This is Bob. How are you, Phil? It's good to see you.
Oh, it's all right seeing you. I
You know,
guess.
it's been a long. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's been a long time for me. I don't know how long it's been since you saw me, but I'm from the future.
Wait, she is?
What the hell is going on?
What are you talking about?
All right. So here's the deal. So it's kind of a long story, but like, so Julia got mixed up with some shit. Yada yada yada. Guys kidnapped her. We gotta get him back.
You.
Wait,
I feel like you're hiding some crucial details in the yada yadas.
Well, I'm not hiding nothing. All right. Here's the deal. Julia's gotten herself kidnapped, but not my Julia. Closer to your Julia. Maybe me too. It's hard to say for sure. I can't really get in there because my Julia.
Dude, are you fucking senile? What the
No.
fuck is
All right.
going-
So my Julia is Julia. We'll call her Julia 1, okay? And we've lived together for the last 100 years, fighting a bunch of shit. It'd be too much for me to even try to explain, right? So then this guy Waylon, he invents time travel, right? And so we're fighting the Indalagons and all this crazy shit's going on. And then so she decides in order to save the war against the Indalagons that she needs to go back in time and help these one motherfuckers figure out to live more or less so that they can fight this, because they are the only ones that have a chance to fight. And then so she goes after them, and I mean she's been gone a long time. It's hard to say exactly how long she's been gone. There's a lot of shit that's been happening. You know, there are time cops, and so we're like,
Yeah, we actually met one of those. They look like a fucking clock or something.
okay, you met one of the little
we
ones.
kicked its ass.
Okay,
Oh, that's a little one?
and so like
Okay,
all
that's
this shit
all we
happens
get is an
now.
okay.
Yeah. No, there's time. There's a lot.
I was impressed.
Yeah. Okay, so you guys met one of them. You killed it, I suppose.
Yeah, I mean,
Kicked its ass.
Okay. Okay. And it was just one of the. What'd you say it looked like?
it looked like a big, like, what was it, watch or clock or something.
Okay. So it was an enforcer. Was it just an? That's really weird. They don't normally just see him and send an enforcer.
Yeah, he said something about, what did he say?
We broke time hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like, we haven't time
We hadn't
traveled.
even time traveled yet.
And he's like, don't say yet. We promised not to time travel. And that
All
way
right.
they
All
wouldn't
right.
kill
So
us. You know what I
so
mean?
there's kind of a problem with that. I kind of now that you're saying that, I kind of need you to time travel. Okay. So this guy, Dr. Whalen, right? He's kind of.
Why would we trust you? You're a
So
known
he's-
backstabber.
What do you mean I'm a known backstabber?
Is he?
He knows
How did
all
I-
about
You're a home wrecker.
I didn't home wreck nothing. All right. She came to me and she wanted me. There's nothing. I can't stop what
That was a
somebody else
married
wants.
woman.
They weren't married. Did he tell you they were married?
Well, I mean, like,
Common law.
yeah, common law.
I didn't see no ring in it. I didn't see no ring in a big drift.
I mean, there isn't technically like a church for like Ooze people to get married in, but like we were husband and wife. We
All
were
right.
married.
Regardless of this man, again,
Let's
this was a
relax.
long time ago.
She
okay?
took his name for crying out loud.
No,
Yeah.
he took her name. I don't know. Anyway, this
Why
is a
is
long
that
time
what
ago.
you
I
told
can't even remember. This is a long time ago.
How did you even end up with Julia? You're like half a fucking retard. You don't even know what you're talking about.
I mean, well, I don't want to get into this, okay? But like, you realize that he was like literally working as a shitter at the time, right?
Yeah, I mean somebody's got to do it.
And I mean, I'm a detective,
Okay.
a time detective. Again, this was a long time ago. All right, we need to get back
You've
on track
been a
here.
time detective like this whole time.
Plus, it kind of sounds
Well,
like
I
you're
mean-
like a self-appointed time detective. You know what I mean? Like that doesn't really hold a lot of water for me.
Is it a long time ago for him, or was it a long time ago for you? 'Cause
It was a
you
long
could've
time
just
ago
stolen
for
her.
me.
Oh yeah, well I'm
In
a
the
fucking,
timeline.
where you know what we are? We're Space Jam dudes.
Okay.
What's up?
Well,
Yeah.
I knew you were at this point. That's why I was coming here to. I knew you guys would be here, all right? Because this is the first time when you guys met.
You got a mess.
Jeremiah.
And you need the space janitors to clean up, huh?
Sure. All right. Julia, closer to your Julia, needs your help because Dr. Whalen came back in time and stole her. There we go. All on the table.
Wait, so there's two different Julias? You didn't steal his Julia? You got a different one? Or
No.
you have
This
his
was the Julia that came with me.
That you
All right,
stole.
but then so she got taken. I don't know where I'm at this point in this timeline. To be fully honest.
How did you get appointed to fucking this time travel
All right.
stuff?
Well, because it was my wife's past self, so she can't do the things to save anybody if she gets taken by Dr. Whalen.
My wife.
Okay, listen, what do we gotta do?
Well, I mean, just get in the Winnebago and we'll go try to say we got it. So we got to go to Whalen's lab.
This
And
guy
go
telling me
find
to
it.
get in his Winnebago.
Get
Like,
in
this
the-
is totally fucking normal.
It's a time Winnebago.
How many people you loading there with that line, huh?
Absolutely zero. Okay.
Well, that's good.
Man, you know, just these fucking guys came after us for time travel stuff.
Okay,
And
the
we haven't
Earth, the planet you guys are on, there starts to be an earthquake, right? You guys start to see the same kind of like warping throughout the air that you guys saw when the Enforcer came in, right?
Okay,
that
yeah,
same
we'll get
kind
to
of
time Winnebago.
that same
Yeah,
kind
we'll
of
do that.
warping
Time Winnebago.
happens.
Yeah.
It happens. It's kind of instead of one specific spot, it's kind of all over the place. Like the air starts to warp, and like as you guys are
It's
starting.
right over here, this Winnebago right here.
Yeah. As you guys are starting to go towards the Winnebago, there's a huge crack, like a ear, like you ripple through, like you feel the pop of the air as it pops into existence through time, and you guys can see in the sky the Andalagon herself, like as big as the moon, having just popped into reality there, coming towards the planet.
Yeah, so you would think it's this guy. It's this one.
I'm already in there. Like,
Yeah,
come
yeah,
on,
this
get
Winne-
in the Winnebago.
And at this point, Bob's staring up, and he's like, she ain't supposed to be here. Oh shit!
Ooze
Yeah, let's
person,
go.
Let's go.
Let's go. Yeah.
There's a reason why we've survived this long. We're told.
Okay, and so he jumps in. You guys all. Did JB get in there with him?
JB was a little confused and just looking around all confused because he was licking the spot the whole entire time.
Jaybee, come on.
I picture you were already in the
10%.
Winnebago just spraying.
Yeah, that's much better.
This is mine.
I'm just in the back of the truck. There's a stench and just hair everywhere.
All right, so everybody gets in the Winnebago. He gets in the Bob gets in the Winnebago too, and now Bob. He's driving the Winnebago. You can see as soon as he gets in there and starts. There's more than just the steering wheel and the shifter. There's like buttons all over the place and shining things. And you can see in the back there's like space wires. There's wires that go all over the place to different
These are
things. that
time
look
wires.
strange. Yeah,
These are
there's
totally
time
different.
wires and space wires
Yeah.
going to all sorts of like regular stuff.
So is there like special time food and stuff like that?
Oh,
You
Yeah.
got-
No, you see, I've been eating the same carcass for like 40 years. You just like
Same
put it
what?
back through the time bubble and then eat it again.
Pockets?
It's really anyway.
Good idea.
Like you just shit in the time bubble?
The hell you poop?
What do you mean? Yeah, there's a bathroom back there.
What
So
happened?
you just shit in the time bubble and then it'll come back like a fucking double cheeseburger.
I mean, you could. It's a little more difficult than that. I'm just saying, I've been eating the same carcass for some dude that I've got for a while. That right, I put it in the time bubble after I've eaten it, and then it all reverts back to where it was in time,
Like,
and then I eat them again. I mean, I don't like to think about it that far. It was just some dude. Don't worry. He was a trucker. Whatever.
Oh yeah. Just some dude.
All right, now here the
Don't
big
worry
important part.
about
And then you're
That-
talking bad
The
about him
bitch
eating
in the
poop.
sky isn't supposed to fucking be here right now.
You're a murderer.
And he's like pressing buttons on, looking at the screen.
Not even news, you're a blob.
I'm a pudding. I was a pudding. I've become more than a pudding.
Oh my god.
More pudding.
Bill's just muttering.
Yeah. Anyway, Andeligon's not supposed to be here. I don't know why she's here right now. She wasn't supposed to ever be here until, well, I mean, maybe in like 50 years or whatever when the war is going. But she's definitely not supposed to be here now. And as he's like pressing buttons, you can feel the Winnebago start to like rumble and like float up off the ground. And you guys can still see out the windows, and Dalagon is coming closer and closer to the planet. Like the ground now, you're not on it, but you can see like the ground is shaking very intensely. Trees are falling over. You can almost see ripples in the ground. And he goes, "This is bad. We really gotta get out of here and figure out how to, like, she should not be here now unless that's, well, I don't know exactly." And so he starts pressing buttons, and like a blue kind of hole opens up in front of the Winnebago, and you guys shoot through.
I just expect you to start singing My Prerogative with that Bobby Brown mouthpiece you got.
My prerogative.
Yeah, I don't even know how that goes.
All these people talking, all these things about me. Girl, it's my prerogative.
Yeah.
Singing that. Well, this is a whole lot. Well, I guess we broke our time traveling vow, guys.
Maybe we can fix this and then tell ourselves not to time travel.
Yeah, we could time travel back to before we time travel, right after we fix everything, and then tell ourselves not to time travel, but that would probably keep us from fixing everything.
Yeah, you know, guys, I wouldn't even try at this point. Like, I told Julia not to even mess with none of this time travel shit. But it gets so it's so all you can't even think in a straight line. It's like thinking in circles, you know, and you can't. Rhombuses, yes, it's thinking in rhombuses. So here's the thing. So Dr. Whalen, right? He's a strange guy. Okay, he's an artificer. His lab isn't really like any place or any wind. It's kind of suspended outside of time. So I'm gonna do a flyby and drop you guys off, and then I'm gonna have to get out of there so that before his defenses turn on and start killing everything, right? And so then I'm gonna give you guys what I need is I'm gonna give you guys this transmitter, and as soon as you got Julia, you press the button, and then I'll be able to pinpoint where you're at and hopefully get you guys out of there as quick as possible.
Why can't you risk?
Well, because again, if I stop this Winnebago on his base, it's gonna get exploded, and then we're all fucked because this is my only time travel device.
When we get there, we're not going to find you like plowing her or something like that, are we?
No,
It's not
no,
'cause
I would
anything
not.
like that?
Again,
It's
this
not like
isn't
right
my
after you stole
Julia.
her or
This isn't
anything
my
like that?
Julia that's been flying through time trying to rescue people. This is closer to your Julia, who it's only been like a year or so since she's
I
seen
didn't say
you.
that was such a negative inflection.
His Julia, your Julia. He doesn't
Sounds
even-
like you disgusted.
Yeah,
by
no,
the
my
idea.
Julia has been with me for 100 years. Your Julia has been with me for like a year. I think, you know, we had a rough patch at this time, but that doesn't even matter because this didn't happen to my
So even
Julia.
though
It
it's
happened
his
to your
Julia,
Julia,
you're still
but we
with
have
her.
to have it not happen to your Julia so that she becomes my Julia, and so that my Julia can do the things to save your Julia.
What if it just became his Julia?
I think he's right when he says he's still.
I warned you. I tried to warn you.
I can't. It's.
We're all really dumb.
I feel like I'm losing oxygen trying to think about it.
Oh
Okay.
shit! And he like clicks
So-
some shit, and he's like, "Okay, now the oxygen level came back up." Sorry, guys. Forgot we were going into not oxygen.
Okay. Let's simplify this, boys. All right. So there's a place we need to get Julia out of.
Yeah. There's this lab that we gotta go to, and I need you guys to break her out.
Okay. Okay. And where are we meeting you when we break her up?
The button on the transmitter.
You hit the button on the transmitter, and I'll try to, get to where you're at and bust you out that way.
Wouldn't it be when we're at?
When you're at there is no wind at this place.
This is just a where.
This is a where, but no wind.
You know what? We We're thinking too much again. We're doing it again.
Back
Back up. Back up.
What's so special about this lab?
Well, it's so Waylon. He's this guy. He was an adventurer, and he started getting like real big into his own britches, right? And he invented time travel. But now there's something I don't know that the Indalagons have gotten to him, or that somebody is gotten to him to try to get him to destroy things. But he came back in time. He came back in time and he stole your Julia, but not your Julia. She might be your Julia. It's hard to pin down the exact times.
She's not my fucking Julia. I'll give you that much. All right, she might be a little closer to, but no, she's not my Julia.
Okay.
She's with you at this time.
She's
already
her
said
own.
that.
She's her own ooze, you know.
Well, all I know is it's from about this time. All right, so when we need to, break out. Don't make me explain it again.
Alright, just let us get out of this car so we can go do our job.
Okay.
Yeah, let's just. I'll just engulf. I'll do my normal. Hey, by the way, dear, have we had a long rest or anything?
Of course. No, we haven't actually. But he does tell you it's going to take about 10 hours to get, to where it's really complicated time shit, but it takes a while to get to the when or the where or the not. It takes a lot to get to the where, but not the when. I don't know, man. I just used the fucking machine.
It takes time to get there.
Yeah, it takes time to get there, but it's not a there, but it is it's not a then, but then it's. I'll let you know when we're there, okay?
All right, I'm gonna take a nap. Try not to steal anybody's wife while I'm asleep.
I didn't steal any, but she came
Be
to
ashamed
me.
of yourself.
You know what? You should be ashamed of letting a woman like that walk away.
Just gonna get up to the back of
She doesn't walk. She undulates. All right.
You know what I mean.
I'm not.
You know what I mean.
Check your phrasing, buddy.
Here you are anthropomorphizing over here.
Yeah, what are you trying to
It took me 75 years to learn how to
I'm
walk.
gonna walk like a person so I can wear their clothes. You look ridiculous.
I knew that was the reason you were my last resort.
I mean, honestly, the whole trench coat fedora thing so unoriginal.
Time detective? What does that even mean? When you go to the fucking library?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Who gave you that promotion?
Give me a break.
Who gave you that promotion? Just tell me.
Yeah.
Tell me.
Nobody gave me the promotion. I am who I am. It's just I'm time detective.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, I'm a time detective too.
Yeah,
Hey, what a coincidence. We're all fucking time detectives here.
Hey, everybody, I'm Queen of Time. I'll just end this. Yeah, I'm Queen of Time.
Hello, Your Majesty.
Oh,
I'm a
yeah.
part of this too.
JB's a little slow.
All right, so you guys
sorry,
get your
Pecker.
long rest in this
Yeah,
cramped little Winnebago. It's not the easiest thing to do, but you're able to make it work. About an hour after you guys are done, sleeping and doing your rest and all that.
He just goes into the back of the Winnebago and put a little tarp over him and uses him as a waterbed.
There we go. Yeah. You guys have a tarp?
I can craft one out of some material I see. I can
Oh god.
fabricate.
No, you take one of Bob's sheets off of the bed and just drape it over him.
Yeah, I like this idea.
It gets all gooey and slimy. It's really gross, but I mean, he's a black pudding, so who knows if he even uses this damn thing.
Come,
I'm gonna use my BFF ability to aid both of you in some girl talk. Just while we're resting.
I don't know what that means, but that's cool.
You guys have some real good girl talk.
Where do you think Kiki's at right now?
I braided some of your hair.
Where's Kyle?
What?
You guys don't remember Kyle?
Who's Kyle?
Oh, yeah.
You don't have Kiki anymore. Now you got Kyle,
Oh, yeah.
the bulldog.
Oh, that's
With
right.
the little-
I fucking love Kyle.
With the bowler hat and the cigarette.
What did have?
Did he have a cigarette? I don't remember.
I think he had a cigar.
Yeah, a cigar. That's what it was.
He had a Winston Churchill laugh going on.
Yeah.
So he's a little pumpkin.
You know who I haven't thought about is that guy who pretended to be you on the ship. What was his name? He took credit for you whenever you transformed.
Oh, yeah. I really hated that guy. Now I can't even remember him.
Yeah.
What was his name?
I don't know.
He was up to something.
Cody.
Cody, that's what it was.
Was it Cody?
Yeah.
Never trust a Cody.
Cody and Brent. We can't forget those names.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Those are like the worst white guy
I
names.
mean, it's not like Cody deserves to die or anything, but like, I could engulf him for like a little bit. You know what I mean? But, like,
Just make it look like an accident.
Like, I'll engulf him to the point where like he can't ever grow hair again. I could do that. But Brent, no, he's going
Yeah.
out. We're getting it.
Yeah. God, now I just want to make a list. Top 10 worst white guy names. You know what I mean? It's top 10 worst, most embarrassing white guy names.
Matt,
Brand.
Richard.
These are real names, though. You know what I mean? I'm talking about, like, you know,
I
the
think-
Skylers.
I think Jeff is pretty bad. I never liked Jeff.
Jeff? You never like Jeff?
There's a lot of bad Jeffs out there.
Especially if it's spelled with the G that some people
Oh,
do.
yeah, that's even worse.
Yeah.
Joff.
Yeah. All right, so you guys get your rest as you're flinging through the time vortex. Hours go by, and finally, he tells you guys you're all getting close. You can't really see the windows. It's really hard to see. There's like this weird kind of conglomeration of parts you can see out the window. It's hard to really conceptualize what you're seeing. It's almost like separate pieces floating through a void of like purplish time stuff.
Wow, this guy's really got the mad scientist layer down.
There's kind of there's an open room on the top that I found when I was flying by it earlier, and I'm gonna drop you down real quick, and then I'm gonna have to take off before shit gets too hairy.
Yeah.
And he starts flying the Winnebago in closer, and as he does, you can already see some what?
I just put an in there.
So anyway, some light shoots out, kind of starts to explode near the Winnebago. You can feel the Winnebago shake. He's like, "Oh man, they must have seen me earlier. They were already prepared. This is gonna have to be quick. It's gonna have to be quick. Okay, get to the door, and I'm gonna tell you when to get out. Okay, I'll tell you when to get out. You gotta get out quick."
JB's still sleeping back.
Well, yeah, so I'm just going to move with you.
All right. We're
I'm
gonna.
use my bonus action as I'm running to do a little quick transformation.
Okay. All right, everybody. In 3, 2. All right, jump! Go!
Oh my god, what the fuck is happening?
And he's maybe like 5-10 feet above the ground, kind of an open, kind of a boat-shaped area, it's. How do I put it? It's about 40 to 50 feet across, and it's like kind of pointed on either end. It's kind of this. It looks like a rift, like a tear in not space. It looks like kind of a tear in space. And he kind of flies down in there, and you guys all jump out, and he takes off, and you guys can see him flying off through the nothing void, getting kind of shot at from all different kind of angles.
And just to be clear, we don't have any weapons. This is a sneaking mission. And
You
we're
guys
supposed
got
to
your
destroy
stuff.
Metal Gear
I
Rex.
got guns.
Yeah, you got your stuff. It's up to you.
I got my lockpicking kit, a sense of self-respect. You don't got one of those.
Yeah.
Maybe you could get one of those.
What is that?
Next time we go.
It's not something we learned on my home planet.
Yeah, I think they're mostly about like survival on whatever planet you came from. That's what I get.
We thrive, baby. We can nourish ourselves off our own buttholes. If we're good at what we do, that's why we got two. You think that's an accident?
Oh, wait. So you acknowledging that you have two buttholes?
Well, now I know. It's public knowledge. I might as well.
It's you don't think it was public before?
I thought you got that fixed. Oh wow, you've totally backslid on all your progress.
I know.
We had him all cleaned up, doing well.
Hold on a second, I gotta go check in with
relapse.
Conrad.
Oh, you know what, guys? We're doing that thing again where we just totally forget that we're like in the situation. Yeah, I think we're just becoming like very comfortable, good pals with one another. But we should probably like get moving, or we're probably gonna get killed.
Yeah. You got a point.
Okay, the area you're in, it's kind of a...
I'm sorry, but if you think I can give up my butt roaches just like that,
No, I'm
they've
sorry.
been with me
You
for
must
years.
not have been listening. We just realized. Hey, remember, we're in a dangerous situation.
we'll talk
We were
about
getting sidetracked. We got to get going.
But put a pin in butt roaches. I want to finish this
Yeah, we
conversation.
do need to. This is an important conversation, and I'm glad we're having dialogue. But we really gotta
So-
get going.
Put a
I'm
pin
proud
in
of
that.
Conrad and everything he's achieved in his nest.
Okay, the room you guys have landed in, it's like I said, 40 or 50 feet across. The ground is relatively flat and even. It kind of comes to a point on either end on the long sides. It's about 150 feet long, 50 feet across. You can see down to the southeast, there's an archway that goes out. To the north end, there's a metal door you can see, kind of not quite at the point of the room. And then on the, what we call it, the west. And then on the west side, there's another door towards the north end of the room.
All right. What do you guys think? We got to get in somewhere. Big metal door.
Is there a wall?
Yeah, the walls, you can kind of tell with the way this is open. This almost seems like kind of a parking area or an entrance area where, ships might come to. Like you can see scuffs on the ground where it looks like some things have landed and taken off and little kind of burn marks here and there.
So we're looking for Julia, right? Do you maybe have anything, a memento, something to remember by?
Yeah. And he just produces from his proboscis from deep within his dark globular body. Her ring that she threw at him when she left it.
I'm gonna scry. I'm gonna try to scry on Julia
Okay.
to find out where she's at.
Okay.
The spell's kind of complicated. I read it earlier, but I'm gonna. So it looks like she gets a saving throw, a wisdom saving throw,
Yeah.
unless she wants to be observed.
Did you ever meet Julia?
Her ring?
No. So you haven't think. So it would be a -4 to your spell save.
I think it's 16. 15.
Sweet, she just fails it. So he sits down and starts casting the spell, or however Kimiko casts the spell. There's 10 minutes of that. It's real weird.
There's a lot of baton swirling and stuff too.
I'm trying to be supportive about it the whole time. I'm like,
Yeah. And then
It's better when there's 7 of us, These moves are good though. Okay.
I just picture you just huffing and puffing and sweating.
Just-
Occasionally, just stopping for 3 to 5 seconds, just putting your hands on your knees. And just,
hold on, spell's almost over. So then a sensor appears within 10 feet of the target, so of her, and you can see and hear through the sensor, and it moves with the target. Okay, so you pop your perception pops into a point 10 feet from her. You can now see her, although you can see that she seems to be standing there, not standing, but sitting there as a cube, not moving. She's got really sharp edges. You can kind of tell from the look of it that she's contained within a cube, a solid cube. She is inside a cube. You can kind of tell there's some up top. There's some weird bubbles that seem to be still in the cube with her. She doesn't seem to be able to move or talk or anything like that with where she's at.
Okay. Can I take a look around the room that she's in?
You can look around. I think you can see. I think you can. I think you can look around.
Yeah, because it creates an invisible figure that I can see through.
Yeah.
In her location. So
Yeah.
I just
So
don't know
you're
how far
able.
I can
You
see.
can look around. She's in kind of a laboratory. Okay. There's a few little things moving around. A couple of them look kind of like those clockwork abominations that took the 2 robots, right? When you guys were fighting the enforcer, there were 2 there were these weird. Remember the what is it? There was like a red spark, and it combined a bunch of robots together, their own thing, and then they went and grabbed the robots and disappeared. So there's like 3 or 4 of those kind of running around with different materials in their hands, running kind of back and forth. They've got different papers and materials. It's hard to say anything really specific or put it together. You can see across the room, there's a... Kimiko can see that across the room, there's a halfling standing at a counter, kind of going through things. He's got different mechanical things in front of him. It looks like some sort of like metallic skeleton that he's working on, adding things to. Some of these robots are bringing materials and he's taking them. Sometimes he'll just kind of look at something and kind of push him away real gruffly. And then, you really don't hear him saying anything though. But he's going through it all. He's kind of he appears to be working on something at a counter. You can tell that this is a laboratory. If you look around, there's a lot of different like machines that are half built, and a lot of different things that are really difficult for you to understand or recognize. There are a couple of things that kind of remind you of your home, Kitty Power Prime, because they have like the symbol of Kitty Power Prime on them.
The robots do?
No, some of the pieces and parts that he's using. But other than that, you can't really see. Again, you can kind of hear things moving around, but you don't hear any voices. And it's kind of what you see as a laboratory. You can see that there's only one door into this room.
Okay. And I'm sorry, I don't know if I missed something, but they're just like worker robots, or is there some of those like enforcer?
No, you don't see any of the enforcer ones. Just the like littler abomination ones. Roll a. See, since you're that, roll a perception for me.
Fuck, 26.
Damn. Okay, well with that roll, you're kind of able to. You can't really move yourself because it's kind of locked where it's at. But you're able to kind of wiggle a little, and you can see like over in one corner, you can see a couple of like cages almost in a corner where you. With a 26, you can see the gleam. You can't see the whole person, but you can see the gleam of. That you would recognize as Mr. Number One's like shining brass exterior.
Oh no.
I mean, couldn't see through it. I got blind sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you don't have eyes.
This is like eye magic.
Yeah.
It's a little fascist. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I mean, you could also do it. You know, I don't know. You don't cast spells, but
Oh, I could.
yeah.
I could never.
Not me. What's my impression of him?
I cast the spell of friendship on both of you.
Oh.
Yeah, I feel like we're kind of at each other's throats.
Oh, look at the ooze. Just warm your heart a little bit more. All
Yeah.
right? Let's do this thing, guys. All right,
Yeah.
we're a team. You
That's
know?
usually your spot. It's supposed to be the supportive little glow spark.
I was always the sassy one.
Here's the room you guys are in. You're not really able to see anything else in the room. End the spell or keep looking around. Or...
Yeah, I've pretty much seen everything I can in there, right?
Yeah, you've pretty much seen everything that you can in there. There's let's see, yeah, you saw the robots in the corner, or at least one robot. You can see that there's multiple cages over there, so it's hard to say exactly how many there might be. You can only really see enough to see the one in there, and only then you can only see him partially. There are a couple of like robot almost guards kind of standing around, just kind of almost randomly around the room. They all look to be about 6 feet tall with like lances, and they're all just kind of standing erect. They're not moving at all.
So wait, this is the room
Where Julia is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I'm trying to think of other details with the 26. General lab. Some things are running around doing things.
Yeah, I would assume I have like just a general
Yeah, you
knowledge
got
of the layout of the lab.
You
and
got a
stuff.
general vibe.
Okay, cool.
With the 26, I guess you also kind of you look at the door real good. So if you see the door, you might know what it looks like from the other side.
Okay.
You know, 26 is a pretty good fucking roll.
I have an 8 perception. I'm pretty perceptive.
Damn, hell yeah.
I always have a low perception. This time I was like, I'm seeing shit this time.
All right. So yeah, in the middle there, I put the map of the lab.
You're the kitty scout leader, man. Take the lead. I mean, woman, person.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah,
you know.
he is.
You know, I'll open some doors. I can unlock some doors. I'm pretty sure.
Well, here's the thing. I got a really good look at the door that she's in. of the place that Julia's contained in. Oh, by the way, I pass on all the whatever I can to you guys. I tell you about Julia locked up and all that shit.
Oh
there.
wow, they got her in. They got her cubed.
It seems like they're like experimented on her or something. You know, we got to get out of there. This is so against Kitty Scout fucking code. Okay, you don't experiment on fucking living creatures.
So what? Like dead creatures are okay?
Yeah, they're dead.
Yeah, I mean,
okay.
you know, we would probably prefer it
Weren't
that
you
you
guys
didn't.
just upset
You know,
that
but
Bob was eating a dead guy over and
I
over again?
wasn't. No, I
No,
was just
no.
wondering if he could be alive again. You know,
We're just curious.
I
About
just
their
don't think
reactions.
Bob's got like
Yeah.
the balls to do it. You know what I mean?
That was more of a janitorial thing for me. I was kind of curious about the mess.
But anyway, I got a good look at the door. If I see that door, then I know where Julia is. Okay, I just don't know how to get there. I don't really know anything much else about this whole place.
Where?
But it is full of those little robot guys, and I saw Mr. Number One in there as well. They got him captive.
Okay, so maybe if we get in there, we can like try and get him released. Maybe he can help us fight.
I mean, something, yeah. Maybe he knows more about what's going on. But
Fucking hope so.
Yeah.
This is so confusing. Hopefully, you know, he seems wicked smart, so hopefully he could he could like tell us what's actually happening, because I'm really confused.
yeah, you're telling me.
Time travel is just, it's so confusing.
But
So what?
anyway, we just have to pick a direction.
Yeah, okay. Like, I think we should just, investigate or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay. Like I was saying, there are 3 exits from this room. The east one here to my right is just an archway that you can see down. You can't really see to the other room, but you can see there's no door in it. The north one has a metal door, and the one to the northwest there also has a metal door.
Why don't we each go one room away and then come back in a minute?
Well, yeah, okay. You want to just describe the door to us or whatever? Oh, shit, that ain't gonna work for me.
We should probably stick together, is what
Let's
I
just
think.
go through that one and point down the one at the end. That
I'm
one.
gonna, you know,
It's as good as any.
when this is all over, I'm gonna get some eyes. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna find some eyes.
I don't know who's.
Good luck. But yeah, JB, your guess is as good as anybody's. Let's go.
All right. What's the most secured looking door? Because that's probably the one she's behind, is my guess. You know what I mean?
The one to the west looks the strongest.
I'm gonna knock on it.
Bong, bong. The bong, bong. Well, that was the sound of you knocking, not like the sound of a sound.
Okay. All right. Can I try and glop the lock
Yep.
with my thieves' tool?
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna lock glop. 18.
18. Yeah, it seems pretty simple. You're able to kind of get in there and release the mechanism, and the door pops open and slides to the side.
All right. Yeah. Okay. All right. Just ooze in slowly and stealthily.
Okay. What'd you roll for stealth?
14.
You kind of ooze your way in there. There's nothing moving in here. You can see in here, though, there are 2 rows of clockwork men, right? There's 2 rows of 6 clockwork soldiers in here that are standing at attention. They're all very shiny and clean, and they look really nice, and they're all standing there holding their spears. None of them are moving or make any sort of reaction to you entering. Other than that, yeah, you can't really see anything else. There's a door to the left down the wall that you came in, and then a door to your right about halfway down the wall.
So yeah, I just unlocked this door and peeked in and saw like a bunch of soldiers, and then just like closed it slowly and relocked it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's not a door we want to be behind. Okay. So just a heads up. There's like, what was it, 6?
There were 12 of them total.
There's a dozen robot lance guys in there. So I don't know if maybe there's some way we can like jam this door up so that it can't open in case something happens, because I don't want to fight 12 fucking lance robot guys, alright? It seems to be kind of like a little lance robot guy hangout room, so like they can just stay in there and hang out, you know what I mean? Do you guys got any juju for that?
Not me.
If we have raw material, I could use fabricate to like try and make like a thin wall over the door that would reinforce it to keep it closed.
What level is fabricate?
It's a 4th level spell.
Could you turn a metal door into a metal wall?
I was kind of thinking that. It's 4th level. I would allow you, if you're not changing it much, to more or less weld the door shut.
Yeah.
If you wanted to do that, I'd let you use it for that.
Alright. Shim shim the door up, Jim!
Alright, 2 doors left. Bada bing and bada boom. Do we want the metal door or the non-metal door? What are we thinking?
Metal door!
Okay.
Good, any?
You guys go to the metal door to the north. It doesn't seem locked. It seems almost jammed. You go to like open it and it kind of catches weird. Doesn't seem like it's locked though. It seems like it's trying to open. It's almost like yeah, it kind of catches it like a weird angle.
I don't want to pull this open and make a bunch of noise. But I don't know. Is it just a crack?
Yeah, it opens about an inch, couple inches.
Did you ooze your eye through? Is there enough for him to ooze through and like just get a... Oh, you got blind sense.
You know what? I'm just gonna try and pull on it.
Okay. And roll what, a strength?
Athletics.
Athletics works.
Wow. Natural 1. 13.
Ooh.
Oh man, you pull on it, just won't. It almost seems to jam it a little bit harder.
Ooh.
Like you pull on like the wrong end and it kind of sticks in there.
Pop my neck. Let me handle this.
Yeah, use that old man strength.
You're bringing out the sassy one. Nice. That'd be 26.
26. So Phil like reefs on it. You can see like it's at a weird angle and he kind of pulls it towards like at a weirder angle. So it's really fucking jammed in there. And then you just come up and you kind of like tap it with your scepter a couple of times, grab it by the middle and just
Yeah, see,
Go on,
I
go.
loosened it. You know?
Testosterone.
You jammed it
What's for
even
dinner?
more.
on the other side there's just a hallway. Kind of goes down and turns to the right a little bit.
Alright, stealth
down
mode.
it.
Stealth mode? Oh, you want to scout? Yeah, Jaybee can scout ahead.
I'm a kitty man and I'm scouting.
I'm not much of a stealther.
Oh.
All right, I'm gonna stay behind him in stealth.
Okay.
Oh man, I got a negative. Oh, I fucking rolled a 1. I got a 7.
Okay. Well, you stealth
Or an
down this
8.
hall, not very well. You go to the corner, you kind of look around the corner, and you can see down at the end there's another corner. And it goes to the left.
I see a corner to the left over here.
What in the fuck is wrong with you? I got a 23 on my stealth.
You're super stealthy.
I rolled a 1, so.
Oh shit! Sorry.
You
Caught up in the
go
moment.
you go down to the end to look around the corner. There's another corner. This place looks really weird. It's a very like clean hall with like there's like random stains on the walls and kind of on the floor here and there too.
Do you think I should retry sneaking?
You know what? I don't know about this whole situation. This is, this is like a timey-wimey kind of a place. And just hallway after hallway, turn after turn.
I'll cast. Are you scouting with us, or is it just me and him?
I thought it was just you guys. I haven't
It's
rolled
just
stealth,
us.
but
I'll do a 3rd level invisibility on both of us.
Okay.
All right, we'll go a little farther.
Okay. You go around the other corner and you can see it goes down about another 40 feet and then goes around another corner to the left.
See what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Nobody builds, and this doesn't even make any sense. You know?
You guys aren't really in like physical space right now either. So it's hard
Yeah,
to...
that's what I'm saying. We're nowhere, or we're somewhere, but no when.
Wait,
or
how do we get
something.
back?
Let's just turn around. And we better go fast.
Alright, I'm gonna start sprinting. Use my cat thing to fucking just.
Yeah,
use my
you
mom
guys
thing to
make
dash.
it back there, no problem. You follow the same corners back to the main room.
This place sucks.
what's wrong?
Oh, it was like a never-ending, like turning hallway.
Oh,
It was like some sort of like, I don't know.
I think it was a time trap because she was at the end of it. And they expected people to go halfway and be like, oh, it's a time trap.
All right, let's try this out. Maybe. I don't know.
You gotta start thinking with your noggin.
okay. Well, I mean, I'll trust you guys if you had a bad feeling or something.
You have a bad feeling. You just gotta trust this kitty's intuition.
guys went around a few corners and then got scared and ran back.
Hey man, this is like
I literally did the cat run away. From
Yeah,
my
you
camera.
did. You're like, too many corners, too many corners. I don't like it.
it doesn't make any sense. None of this makes sense. All right, too many corners. Let's just try the other door.
Wait, are you guys still invisible?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're invisible now.
So
body
low.
voice.
Out in the first 5 or 10 minutes of this, Richard's just burning all of his highest level spell slots.
For cables needed.
Okay, you go down to that southeast corner there, and there's no door there. It's just an archway that leads in through whatever material this place is made out of. On the other side is, to you, very similar. It's the same kind of room that's got like nothing in it besides the 12 robots. This one's got it's got 2 rows of 6 robots. There's a door to your left, and then a door on the opposite wall on the far corner. That way, I think there's 2 doors there. Yeah, there's actually 2 doors on the opposite wall on each corner.
Through scrying, could he tell where she was at in the compound? Or?
No, he can just see and hear her and where she's at. He can't really tell where she's at, unless he could somehow communicate or she could communicate with him, but she wasn't able to.
Hey, do you, I'm gonna start giving you a back rub from behind. Do you remember anything about,
Whoa.
It's not predatory.
It wasn't until that.
Yeah.
There's, again, 12 of those, like, clockwork soldiers in there, standing at attention, not moving. No reaction to you guys at all.
This place is enormous. I would never gonna find it.
That's it, I give up, bro. I've looked in 2 rooms.
Would be just like the Space Janitors to be defeated by a fucking one-sheet dungeon crawl.
So they're not responding. All right. So as long as we just stay quiet.
Well, we're invisible.
Oh, yeah, you guys are invisible. Mr. Pink Glow over here might not be.
But, well, let's just
Yeah.
stand on either side of it.
I'm a chubby middle-aged man in a schoolgirl outfit with kitty ears.
Or,
I kind of stand out, you know.
You want to give me a perception check on the robots?
13.
13. It's easy to tell that they are not, like, activated right now, I guess. With 13, you can tell, they're not moving around. There's no glowing or moving parts or anything.
I wonder what activates them.
I don't want to find out.
Yeah, we should probably keep going.
Where you guys going?
So there's 2 doors over here and
Yep.
there's 1 down over here.
We'll just like follow you and be like your invisible bodyguards. You know what I'm saying?
Cool plan.
Hey man, I'm 2.5. I'm pretty fucking mature. All right.
I mean, when you put it that way, yeah.
Well, let's go down this big door over here.
Okay, so you guys take that door to the left. It's kind of another open archway that you guys can just kind of walk through real quick. There's a small door there, but it's nothing. It's not locked or anything like that. It's actually, when you go to open it, it's open a little bit already. You walk into there, you can see there's control panels around the walls. None of it's turned on. Actually, in here, for whatever reason, in there with the robots, it's all very clean and polished and everything looks really nice. But then once you get into this room, you can see it's all dusty and there's cobwebs on things, and the screens don't look like they've been like cleaned off or taken care of in a long time. There's seats around, but there's nobody in here.
They obviously do not have any time janitors here.
There's a door straight down from where you're at on the corner of the wall, and then another one to your right on the east wall there.
And it's just all kind of just dilapidated equipment in this room?
If you want to roll like an investigation or a perception to see if you can find something,
I'll scan it with
as far as you
perception.
can tell, it's all just like a bunch of dirty control panels. It doesn't look like anybody's touched them in a long time.
So that would be 14.
14. Yeah, kind of the same. If you start, are you gonna like tap on things, or you just looking at
I was just
things?
kind of scanning the room, see if there's anything of interest.
Yeah, like I said, it's kind of the same as what I said. It's dirty. Nobody's obviously used this place in a long time. There's not like, even the chairs are dusty. There's like 3 or 4 chairs around that are on rollers that look like somebody would have sat there and done control.
So there was people here at one point.
At some point, there was some sort of people or that you could assume would have sat here and worked these things.
What this place is. I guess we'll go over here.
To the right side there.
Yeah.
Okay, you open the door. Oh yeah, it's a pretty simple door, but when you turn the handle, it is locked. Does Phil want to move in and do Phil's thing?
I'll pretend to crack knuckles that don't exist.
Crack your proboscis.
Right. That's a 20.
Can I?
Actually, so you were able to get your hand in there, or get your proboscis in there and feel around, and you unlock the door, and then while you're doing it, somehow you actually realize that there's like a padlock on the other side of the door, and you're able to, with the same kind of dexterity that you're going for, unlock the padlock on the other side of the door too, because you're such a badass, and a 23 is a pretty damn good. I even set the DC really high on that one.
Oh, that was a tough one. There was a lock on the other side I had to pick.
Come and unlock our door.
Oh God. All right, in front of you, you now see another hallway that goes down. It immediately takes a left, but then it also goes down like 20 feet and takes another left.
All these hallways and rooms are the same fucking shape. With my blind sense, it's like we're just going in the same fucking places over and over again.
All right, so through the door, hallway, splits to the left, and then ends and goes to the left about 20 feet down.
I'm gonna walk through and take a peek.
Where are you walking?
Oh, down to the end of the hallway.
If you go down to the end of the hallway, you can look down the hallway, and it turns again.
I'm just gonna hustle before I hear Phil say anything. Like, just gotta hit real quick.
Okay, if you're going down the one on the end too. Okay, you kind of go around the corner, and then it turns to the right a couple of times, and then you go down to the end again, and go to the right, and there's like a weird kind of undulation at the end, but it ends there. There's kind of like a wall, but there's like an ending there. Everything kind of gets all fadey and weird. You can't really go any farther.
Physically or like?
Physically, you can't really move any farther. It doesn't hurt you or anything, but you're not really able to like push through it any farther. The walls get all kind of fuzzy and start to kind of undulate.
Timey stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'll run back to the thingy then.
Okay.
Dead end.
Undulating.
Is that unblocked?
Man, this place is huge. I didn't think it was going to be this big from the room I saw. I was kind of hoping we'd just like kick in the door and start fucking whooping some ass, but
All these robots are like sleeping and shit.
yeah.
It's all just hallways.
And weird and like undulating,
This place exists outside of time and space.
Is there a way, now that we're kind of close to Julia, that you could call it?
Is there like some kind of power of love kind of a thing?
Either anyway have sending?
I do actually have sending. Can I send her a message? Yeah.
Yeah, I'd allow it.
Okay.
You got 25 words.
Julia, help, we're lost. We're here to save
Julia.
you. It's really confusing.
Julia,
Hey,
Julia, I need you to trust me. We're here with Phil to save you. You need to respond to me. Any information you have.
Any information is where it stops.
Okay.
You get back. Wait, Phil's here? Why is Phil here? Somebody needs to rescue me from this. I don't know why I'm here. He just came and got me. Could somebody come help me? And then it ends.
do it again. Relevant information, Julia. Relevant information only.
No, I'm not.
She's probably timed it.
I mean, it's a weird, timey fucking facility. Not to say that she even knows where the fuck it is.
Listen, we just got to keep going. She's got to be around here somewhere.
Alright, so where exactly are we on this?
You guys are at
God
this
damn it, we're acting
door.
like scaredy cats.
Right
We're kitty
here.
scouts, damn it.
You scouted down here
We,
and around and back.
if it undulates or not, we got to keep going.
This is where the
Is that
robots
top
are.
end and dead end too?
This one?
Yeah.
You haven't checked.
Okay, I'm gonna run around there.
Okay, you go down there, there's a right-hand turn, and you can see about 30 feet down it, there's one corner, I just had to try it.
Never. Devil's behind.
Turns,
Paper.
there is one turn off about 20 feet down, and then it goes another, 20 feet down, and it turns to the left.
I run down the hallway just like that.
Okay,
And I'm
run to
like
the
taking
end.
rights if there is rights. Like I'm going until there is a door to stop me or a T-turn. No, I got the MO of these swirly burlies.
Shit. Are you guys following him?
No, we're just letting him scout ahead.
You
He's
guys,
super
so
fast.
at this point, you run, so you follow this hall until you see a door. Okay, so you run and run. You run a ways. You run
You're invisible. still,
100,
right?
you run like 300 feet down this hall. There's like some turns. It turns to the left, and to the left, and to the right, and to the right, and to the left, and to the right. It goes crazy. And then you come to a dead end. You turn around, and you start to come back, and you notice a door that you had missed on your left on your run. Would you have described the door?
I would have described it to the best of my abilities, yeah.
Okay, so this door, give me a perception check.
I got a 16 charisma too, so I'm a good communicator. Okay? Take that in consideration.
I'm a wicked good communicator.
It looks.
So don't bone me on this.
It's like some random.
Because I'm a people person.
It looks. I guess it looks kind of like what he said, maybe, but it's hard. You can't tell. All the doors look the same.
When in Rome.
And you guys still aren't with him.
No.
Shit.
I might start sneaking up because I'm invisible as well. I'll
Okay.
sneak behind him,
He
make
ran
sure-
a ways down.
Yeah, I'm
300 feet.
steadily.
All right.
Yeah, I'll sneak with
I'm not
Phil.
quite-
Just-
I'm just on my way.
I'm just gonna step back here, meta from DM point of view. I built this whole thing. Okay, see this? I built this dungeon, right? And somehow you motherfuckers ran straight to the one fucking room with the fucking bad guy in it.
Oh wow.
Like, how the? What the fuck?
I've been playing a lot of games lately, man. I figured this shit out
Like,
quick.
there's all these rooms, and there's like this labyrinth, and there's traps and doors, and you guys somehow ran the one way to the one room in the whole fucking thing.
That's crazy.
Right? I'm just a little flabbergasted at the moment that.
That's the power of friendship.
It really is.
What'd you say to clean things
You guys,
up?
there's so much like we snuck down this hall, and then we went away, and then I went through this room, and I welded the door shut, and then you're just like, let's go this way, let's go this way. I'm gonna go through this. That was a DC 22 lock on that door.
And I got a 24.
Yeah. And then it's like just straight up, like I'm gonna run down this hall until I see a door. That's the one. That's like the end hall.
Fuck yeah.
Oh,
But
my
you're
God.
by yourself.
I'm on my way.
Yeah.
I'm sneaking
All right.
with Phil, by the way, too.
That's what you call mopping up.
Yeah.
Space Janitor style.